All right, so the key thing about meditation is that you want to hear all sounds. You want to hear the cars moving, you want to hear the birds chirping, you want to hear water, you want to hear people talking, and don't identify any of those sounds. And that's how you stay in the now. That's how you don't think about the past or the future. You're always thinking right now, this time right here. Good morning, everyone. It's Usman, about to do a Sunday morning meditation. Just out here about to show you my stretches and what I do. My full stretches, not like before where I did a little bit. It's good to get back into nature and to know that we're naturally nature beings. So we need to get our healing here. So the first stretch, you're gonna roll your body and roll your butt onto your heels. So stretch out your legs so you can sit for long periods of time. You take your arms, you shoot them up into the air. Push your pelvis and push your waist back to level it with your body. And you'll sit there for like a minute. Next, what you want to do is you want to raise your pelvis while you're on the ground. And you want your arms to rise up while you do this. Raise your pelvis to the point where your arms want to come up. And I call this the Superman. You'll stay like this for a minute. Third thing you want to do is you want to stretch your back out, bring it back down, stretch your back out, bring it back down. And you'll do this for, a minute as well. Next, what you want to do is you want to stretch and grab your toes. This will also make it easy for you to sit for long periods of time and make it easier for you, to get your meditation in, This is very good to do. You keep it like this for a minute. Next stretch, you're gonna do a squat, but a squat where you're balancing your back straight. So you wanna squat slow down. Make sure your feet are not picked up or anything. They're sitting straight on the ground. Keep your back straight. What I do is I twist my wrist while I'm doing this. This will help you do your mudra as well while you're sitting in place. Either you're going to do a solar plexus mudra or a regular mudra like this. This helps you, root chakra. Helps you stay balanced. Next stretch is very similar to the first one. You're gonna put your back, your butt, then take your hands, bring them all the way back. And keep it stretched like that. And it'll keep your body straight, everything straight about it. And do this for like a minute. Next, you want to take your body and you want to pull it towards your toes. You want to take your butt and pull it towards your toes. So I'm going to do this. And get a nice back stretch from that. And do that for about a minute. This stretch is a hand stretch. Doing is you're applying pressure on your wrists by bringing your body forward. Wrist, but in the opposite way. So instead of having your hands like this, you're gonna flip them, put them to the ground, bring your body up. And you do each of those stretches for 30 seconds. This stretch is the frog. So you're gonna put your body in a frog position. Your knees are on the floor. Your forearms are on the ground. And you look like a frog basically, but you're gonna spread your legs out as far as possible too. And then push your body back. And this makes it easy to This stretches out your, your pelvis, your waist, everything. Push your body back. This one's a regular body stretch. Arms all the way up. Grab the back of your ankles. Your knees can be slightly bent. Do this stretch for about a minute. Now this stretch, to stretch out your pelvis. Should bring it up, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down, bring it up. Just do that about 10 times. Now this stretch, in that same position, you want to just bring your leg down, bring it back up, bring it back down. Other side, bring it back up, bring it down, bring it back up, bring the other side, bring it back up. And do it with the same leg, the opposite leg, but the same way. You want to do that 10 times each. Now this one is not easy, but this is what I've been trying to do to learn my lotus position. So I'll put my foot down here in the center of my pelvis, then take my right foot and put it on top of my knee. And as I'm doing this, I'll sit up straight and just sort of try to bring your leg down while doing that. Stretch that out. And you want to do that the other side too. So you want to do the same thing, kind of like crossing your legs. Bringing your foot up to your knee and stretching it out. This stretch is easy. Just putting your feet together. Sitting up straight. Grab your feet with both hands and put them together. Just sit up straight like this. Try to have your knees down too, or down. Same position now for the last stretch, but then you want to sit like this and take your arms out. Sort of bring it to the center over your feet. Then you want to do that for 30 seconds or a minute. Alright, so now I'm about to do a 10-minute guided meditation with y'all. Make sure you're balanced. I'm doing a solar plex mudra. And I'm going to be meditating for about the next 10 minutes or so. So with meditation, like I said at first, you have to hear everything around you. Hear the birds, hear the trees, hear nature, hear everything, and don't identify any of these sounds as a car or as a bird or anything, but just, the way to stay in the moment and not overthink is to continuously think and hear about, focus on the sounds around you and focus on your vessel, your body, and realize that you're not this body, you are the spirit, so make sure you just keep that in mind and almost like meditate as if you're meditating inside of your car, When breathing, you want to make sure that there's no tension in the throat, like I always say, because if you feel tension in the throat, then it's hard to inhale. And breathe light, Breathe in the middle of your stomach, but horizontally, not vertically, not up and down, but wide. Breathe wide with no throat tension, no neck tension. You want to make sure you're moving the two bottom ribs. when you inhale, you want to make sure your tongue is not also like affected. You want to feel the breeze go through the tongue naturally. You don't want to feel like it's suffocating when you want to breathe through your nose, because a lot of people will use their tongue as well to get that ignited. So just relax entirely and make sure that air goes through your mouth, your tongue not bothered. When you exhale, you want to exhale with the stomach downward, you know, because when you exhale downward from the stomach, you're shooting up that nice released air into your lungs, and you're rejuvenating your lungs. So this helps oxidate literally your your lungs, blood cells, everything. It just does it and resets everything properly. You want to also make sure that your tongue is pushed very far backwards, like really back. Not back, but kind of like in the middle of your, just make sure your tongue is like not too far into your teeth, you know? Push your tongue back to make sure you get a proper inhale in. Because if your tongue is near your teeth, like all the way down, it'll be like you're suffocating trying to breathe with your nose, you know? Hear the bus, hear the men cutting the leaves, and the grass, hear the cars moving. Hear your heartbeat. You know, you want to be really grounded with nature. You want to exhale longer than you inhale. So if you inhale 4 seconds or 3 seconds, you exhale for 4 or 5 seconds. You exhale longer than the inhale. So inhale like this. It's 4, then that's 5. So that's it. That's my 10-minute meditation, and do this, at least twice a week, and you really see like very good, great residual results. It gives you mental clarity, help you focus better in class, tests, sharpen your thoughts better. That's the main key, and trust nature, so you can be guided very well in this universe and just be very in tune with it all. Usman, one love, and bring peace to everyone bring peace to those around you, especially to those that need it.